Hola, class, you know? Muy bien to give it all to you at once, one time for 99. Man, been a long time. Doing, but, you know, all I need is one view, one, you know. I'm a little late, and I do apologize about that. When I found out that my man, Mr. Edwards, is gonna come through, and he gonna tell me about some things that need to be done to the vehicle. So yeah. He's working on it as we speak, and so I had to check it out, and that's why I'm a little late coming on the live. But I see I got one person on deck. I appreciate you. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? My van is almost complete, man. I've been going through the process. I'm supposed to once tomorrow happens, and I get the car off and running and driving off. That I did my insurance and started to instead of doing the monthly payments, I had the money to do the 6 months, and I think that's gonna be cheaper in the long run doing it that way. So I'm very excited right now that the van is getting complete as far as like engine work. Now, I believe Mr. Edwards told me straight up and down that the 69,000 might have been false. You know what I'm saying? As far as like being 69,000, but I'm not tripping about that. If it's 169,000, I believe those cars can last like 400,000. All depends on, you know, you how much you work on it, taking care of it and stuff like that. So I believe in the vehicle. I believe everything's gonna be turned out just fine. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, I'm holding back the anticipation for sure. What's going on? The world is mine for sure. Yeah, I'm definitely like real relaxed and reserved about the whole scenario because like I know there's always it's a process, you know what I'm saying, to get to where you wanna go. And what's going down? HDJKSA 52, baby, coming in strong. Happy Saturday to you. What's up, Pooh, baby? Happy Saturday to you as well. Hey. I was just talking to you about my van scenario and how it's almost complete, man. It is almost complete. I can't wait, man. It's something serious. I just need to be out here riding, man. You know what I'm saying? I need to be out here and getting back on the road again. I will be sleeping in that vehicle, most definitely. I will be starting the process over again as far as like places to sleep at and stuff like that in Houston, my hometown. Because why not? But of course, you know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, you got my name right. No one ever does. Yeah, they be. I see when I saw that name, I was like, "Yo, that's tough right there." So I just went by the alphabets that you got, and we working it out. You know, DJKSA 52 in the streets. What's going down? Uh, yeah, that's what's been popping off, man. Haven't really been keeping in touch. Well, I guess the industry, the world, media, mass media has really been really pushing y'all to really pushing people in general to be all in on this corona. I need you to feed off this fear that we're giving out. You know what I'm saying? Let's cancel basketball. I don't want them to be what they call it. What's the best word for it? Distracted. I want people to be distracted by these other things. Cancel them hoes. Be nervous. Be fearful. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what's happening. It seems on the mass media for facts. So that's why they canceled all those things. And so therefore, I'm like, okay, great. Now people can have an opportunity to create something else. Something don't have to be entertained by some of these things. Look outside the box and try to and hone in on the skill. And so I know definitely I need to be better at being a mechanic. Because if I'm trying to take this 1983 ride and around the country, um, I'm gonna need to know some things, and I need to be kind of fluent in some things. So that's one of my moves to definitely do is to be more into carbureted cars and learning how to fix them and everything like that. So that's definitely one of my goals. I'm excited, man. You don't even understand when I have to get back on the road and get this thing driving. It's been, like I said, a long time coming. I went to Maine to get my money for the van, which it was $2,800, and then I went to Indiana to get money to fix the vehicle up as far as the engine's concerned. Now he haven't told me the actual price yet, but he's a good guy. Definitely, he gonna get a good. So Mr. Edwards, man, I'm gonna do pictures on Instagram at No Can Fan. So be on the lookout. No Can Fan. I'm gonna do pictures. I need to have it. I need to have it happen. What's up, Louise? Do you have a good time at the baby shower? You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, so I'm a little sister. She holding it down. She about to do some special things out there. But yeah, I'm so excited that the engine look like it might be ready for tomorrow, and guarantee most likely once I get it all the way official, uh, I think I'm gonna do a live randomly because it's time to party. You know what I'm saying? Andrea, what's going on? Hey, I bought a van in January and I have been enjoying and being able to travel. Yes, yes, Andrea. Glad my van is coming along. I appreciate you, Andrea. Like, what kind of van you got? What's the history on it? Is it an old schooler, or you decided just to go ahead and do what you can with the money you got, you know what I'm saying, and get you like a newer model, you know. Let me know on the comments. I'd love to hear your van story. But yeah. So that's what's happening right now. I'm really excited. Uh, some more it's more things of course to come as far as the van's concerned. I know it. And just to spruce it up, man, I really want to be a part of those van shows, man. I think I really want to be a part of those old school van models, cars that they go around. They got like a little team, everybody like 5 or 6 people coming through. Not five, 60 vans coming in, real nice, real pristine vehicles. That's what I want to do with this car, and just be a different face in a way, because it's an older people's game. It seems. It's just we live in a color coded world. I'm gonna give you some color coded information, just a little bit. I don't like to, but it's mostly white older people in that males kind of in that game of sprucing up their old school cars and showcasing them. And so I really want to showcase this vehicle, and I'm really excited that tomorrow it's gonna be on the road. We're gonna get this thing popping. Man, it's not even funny. So I'm charged up when I can. But popping up, what's going on in our world, man? I just talked about how recently, I mean, as far as the Corona thing is concerned, man, it's funny how they cutting off all the scenarios as far as like sports, your outlets, your getaways. They cutting them all off. So they want you all in on the fear, and don't get caught up in that. I feel like it's more like a way. I think it's a blessing in disguise to be away from basketball a little bit, as far as television is concerned, and get away from TV. Kind of be open into a lifestyle without television, without media, without things, and let you know that whatever you consume, what I'm saying, can consume you. You know what I'm saying? And so it's a special situation right now to be consumed by other things that might help you in the long run. I mean, me consuming basketball right now at age 34, and I know my goal is not to play basketball. You know what I'm saying? And so me consuming it constantly, and I'm not getting paid like Stephen A. Smith to talk about basketball. It's like it's not really productive to me. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's a beautiful game. You know what I'm saying? Me consuming it on a daily, constant, and talking about how much they getting paid and how much they should get paid and their contracts and all that good stuff. I don't think that's beneficial. You know what I'm saying? So, the fact that they did that, and it, probably hurt some people's heart that, they can't watch basketball, but it really might be a blessing in disguise. Or, these sports or these things are a distraction. And like I said, they want you to be all in fear tactic on the corona, or I guess now it's called COVID-19. Sounds spicy. You know what I'm saying? COVID-19 sounds real spicy. Sounds like a dangerous chemical. For real, for real. Uh, oh man, how do I feel about traveling while this is going on? I'm actually extremely excited about traveling while this is going on, because I feel like this is gonna be down home. All right, little mail coming in. But yeah, I'm very excited about traveling around at the time, man, because people are nervous. All right, hopefully I'm back on. But these plants and this the leaves, the trees, that's health. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where we get our oxygen from. You feel me? Going outside and playing and being rough or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you think about it, in the old school Bible, you know what I'm saying? Like in those biblical studies, they talk about how people what was the numbers. I don't think they had antibacterial spray out there. at that time. I think they was washing their hands with lukewarm water. You feel me? Like everything was fine. They had lukewarm water, washing their hands a little bit, and going about their business. You know what I'm saying? They was the kings and queens was eating the chicken with their, you know what I'm saying? Like it was not proper out there, as they say. You know what I'm saying? There was no etiquette going on, and they was said to that they lived for a long time in those biblical storylines or whatnot. So I just think it's kind of odd that we just feel like we have to have antibacterial soap, on us at all costs. Like this nature is dangerous. All of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me. You know, I think this is what we need. I think we need to be out here, and not really afraid of the outside or people. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, somebody coughing, folks just running around scared, like, oh man, this boy got the cooties. You know what I'm saying? That's what Corona is. Like, it's a big case of the cooties, and I guess that's how you get rid of it. You gotta wash your hands. You gonna have the cooties. You know what I'm saying? It's a wild world. 1997 Dodge Prime Time van. That's a beautiful vehicle. That's a beautiful vehicle. I respect the year because I had a 97 Jeep. That's a good year. They came out with some good cars out there in the streets for sure at that time. You have to keep in mind there are a lot of people in the world now. Germs are more rampant. I feel that. I feel that, and then we can get immune to these germs. You know what I'm saying? As the world grows, I believe we get more immune to some of the things that's out here because we grow as a race, a human race. You know what I'm saying? Worldly. You feel me? So I do understand where you coming from though, but I think we got what do you call it? Like I think we involved a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So some of these things that happen now, I think we're better prepared and better, in tune with what's going on. I feel like these germs that they coming out with. I mean, people get flu all the time. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, there's been plenty of people out here with a flu and dying. There's a lot more deaths with flus for sure. Uh, I love it, Jan. That's real life, man. Inner happiness is the best vaccine, man. I remember a quick story about my boy Young. I was like when I was extra sick, right? I was extra sick traveling from Indiana to LA, and I talked to my boy Young on the phone, and we had some good times laughing and joking, right? I literally for a good 45 to an hour did not know. I forgot I was sick because of the laughter and joy that there was a showcase at that time. My homie Young, you know what I'm saying? So all of a sudden I was back to normal again. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a wild world how we can change what our consumptions, change our viewpoints, change our thought process, and then all of a sudden, things get better. So I appreciate the information about that. Inner happiness is the best vaccine for sure. Andrea, new tires with spare, well taken care of. Baby, that's what I'm talking about. You winning the game out here. You about to be rolling in a little bit for facts. And oh yeah, I want to talk about a perfect story that I it's when I was little, right? As far how fear can like crowd you and hurt you in a way. Uh, what you focus on will create different energy to run through your body. Exactly. My boy. Bless yourself. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I was a little kid. I say about 6, 7 years old. I used to get like I used to put my face on the couch and just chill, right? Like had my face in between the couches, dark. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at the couch, and I know it's the weirdest thing, but this is what I was doing as a little kid, and this is how I make myself cry, because I thought I had all these envisions and thoughts that, what if I have to stay in this position forever? What if this is my life? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I put these fear tactics in my mind. I forced myself to be in that moment where like, what if this is my life now? You know what I'm saying? Like I cannot move, I can't see anything else, but it's like a couch potato, like a potato, like nothing I can do, right? I literally start crying, tear dropping, you know what I'm saying? Like in the midst of me there, and then I get up and I'm like, I could have been gone. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to be in that position. You know what I'm saying? But I forced myself in that position, and bringing out that fear, and all of a sudden my body reacted with tears and stuff like that. And it's kind of like the same scenario a little bit where you feed or consume something constantly, you know what I'm saying, to yourself, like all men are bad, or, you know what I'm saying, or you can never be right, you know what I'm saying? So you keep feeding yourself that, you're going to be pigeonholed into that. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to be, that's your life now. And you feel like that's all there is. And so this feeding of social media, big mass media, pushing COVID-19, which is a beautiful name for getting people nervy. You know what I'm saying? That's facts. Um, it helps create the fear. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really want to dibble and dabble too much into that, because I want to kind of move past that. But it's hard to, because a lot of people out here are just like are deep in it. You know what I'm saying? And they want answers, and they just like shaking in their boots. You know what I'm saying? For lack of a better term. And I don't like, think about it like this. There might be plagues going on in actual ice. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't know nothing telling you, no, this is the world's ending over there in Iceland or something like that. They said in the full world, and because they got something going on in Iceland. Since I don't know anything about it, I don't know anything about it. And I'm thinking everything's smooth, everything's running hunky dory is another word that just a term. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. And so it's like out of sight, out of mind, in a way. And so since this is a big thing that they want everybody to be a part of, like strong, as far as Corona's concerned, like they cutting off your distractions out here for this COVID. It's like everything canceled, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I don't know anybody personally, and I wish, if y'all haven't know anybody personally that actually had the Corona, and the COVID-19, because I don't want to say Corona's losing a lot of money out here as far as the beer company or whatnot. But if somebody know anybody that know they got the Corona personally, I'd love to hear the storyline about how everything's going. Because I hear the people have Corona and then they are getting healed out there in the streets. So this idea of just people just dying crazy, wild and dying all over the place. It happens like that. It's out where every day. People are dying on something. You know what I'm saying? They just honing in on this one because it's a fear tactic. You can really create a. If there's a lawnmower out there, that they say it's killing people, you know what I'm saying? Like every time someone uses that lawnmower and they pushing it and saying like this lawnmower is killing people, right? You can feel that. You know what I'm saying? You be like, yo, I can't mess with that lawnmower no more. This John Deere lawnmower, I don't know. They, you know what I'm saying? Like they just they can come up with some things and make you feel like, yo, player, I'm not fucking with them lawnmowers no more, baby. I ain't come on grab, I'm getting a professional, and then all of a sudden the money goes up for the people that's doing lawnmower or whatnot. They like, yo, since this is a dangerous job, I'm gonna need some more cash flow. You feel me? Like that's the life, And it's just all what they push on you to bring the fear in your life. You know what I'm saying? They told me that traveling around in your van, sleeping in your car, that's dangerous. You're gonna kill yourself. But somebody gonna kill you, or rob you or something like that. The same thing can happen in your own home. You know what I'm saying? Come to, what I'm saying? Like this idea of what they call it, security. You know what I'm saying? That's in the mind. But like, let me see. My boy Brian, what's up with it, man? Big facts, I appreciate you, man. Young, my boy, there's still more births than deaths. Life will go on for sure in humanity. Facts. My boy. Let's see, Zeus Truth. These idiots really stocking up on toilet. It's a wild world, man. It's a wild world out there, man. The big epidemic. But I think my mom was telling me that somebody was actually washing their hands before they pick up the coffee cup, mug. And after they finish with it, they wash their hands again. Like little, like small things. They putting it down, washing hands. Like you don't even have your natural oils no more. Like you know what I'm saying? You don't know what this antibacterial does to your body for real. If you keep on constantly cleaning yourself on your, of your natural oils, like just like I know women and their hair. You know what I'm saying? Like You just can't be washing your hair, you know what I'm saying, like left and right like that. Oh, it's gonna be screwed and chopped. So these people out here just bathing themselves like, what is your skin anymore if you cleaning yourself with these products that I promise you a lot of people don't know what it really do. They just say 99.9% of the germs are gone and we just go off that, you know what I'm saying? But we really don't know what it really, if it really does anything, you know what I'm saying? You know what? I'm not gonna say we. I'm gonna say myself personally. You know, it's like, yo, I see a product. They say it's 99.9% that you clean yourself up, and I can go touch people now all of a sudden because of this antibacterial soap, you know, that we're using out here. But it could be, a bunch of wash just to get your cash flow. You know what I'm saying? A little gelatin, little potpourri smell on that thing. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers think they smell good out here. You feel me? And they hands are cleaner than ever. You know. And like I said, man, I don't think this is wash your hands for sure, but I just don't feel like you gotta wash your hands so much so like that. That's not life. You feel me? That's not life, man. And that's a wild world where people think like wash your hands after every time you touch your kneecap. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoo, player, what we doing? What we doing? Is that the new this coat of antibacteria? Is that what we need to have all on our body? Like we are our skin is not capable of pushing back uh bacteria and grime on its own. You know what I'm saying? Like we need this chemical. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? It's so amazing to me how like I said, that's why if you consume whatever you consume consumes you. And there's a lot of people out there in the streets, dog. They say they consume their biblical studies. You feel me? They say they do that, right? But it's like if you consuming their biblical studies, and like I said, I'm not into the religion aspect. I feel like that splits, right? Splits people up. But if you consuming that biblical studies, how do you not feel like you covered in the blood? You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to this stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, uh, whatever. Who shall I fear? You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever falls comes against me, who shall I fear? Type of thing. And boys putting this stuff in the media, and they nervous to go outside. You know, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's wild to me. And that's just to let you know what are you consuming. What consumes you is what you consuming. You know what I'm saying? And like they not consuming what they tell the front that they put in as far as like the biblical studies and saying and Muslim or whatever they are. They're not. I don't know if they're consuming that really. If they take this scenario and feel like they can't even go outside no more. They nervous about just little old things, people coughing around them. And ooh, no, 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 no. Putting the X sign like they vampires or something, you know what I'm saying? It's wild. Let me see. I think I saw some comments. That boy Zeus Truth. Your body needs to build resistance. Washing hands is good, but you don't need to wash yourself any more than you brush your teeth. Like, come on, man. It's wilding out here. So that boy Zeus Truth, man, it's a real thing. It's a real thing, and I understand people fear, and I'm not trying to knock or downplay what's happening or what they putting on the media. I'm not. My goal is not to do that. I'm trying to get you to be understanding that shit happens. You know what I'm saying, every day. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens every day, and what they put out there is what they put out there. As far as the media is concerned, there's some great things happening out there in the streets, and they can push that. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, thinking about great things being pushed on the news, and how people are recovering from corona. Why they ain't pushing that out there? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, this coronavirus is here, but people are recovering. You know what I'm saying? Things are happening out here. Like things are, people are having a fighting chance. And you notice the people that actually do have it are people like that you feel like people on television. You know what I'm saying? I don't think, like I said, if someone can tell me a person that they know personally that has the disease or whatnot, or this virus, please let me know. I would love to hear the information. But it's like people on television that they putting out there that you're not going to be able to touch and see for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no, these are people that I guess grew up with. You know what I'm saying? Your entertainers, your Tom Hanks, those people, and you like, man, Tom Hanks got it, and you feel like you know him, but you really don't. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? You seen him before. You seen him. You was raised off what he did for his Gump and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know. You know, he might be chilling good. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I don't know for facts because I don't know him personally. But it is a fear tactic seeing all these celebs and basketball players saying they got it. You know what I'm saying? Actually, the basketball players, I don't know if the basketball players are actually saying they got it. It's just media telling, oh yeah, this the dude that got it right here. I don't know if they got it in say in the public eye, yeah, I got it or whatnot. I haven't seen that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also not really studying it like that. You know what I'm saying? There's every now and then I see it like, yo, that's wild. I did see the COVID-19. That's pretty wild though, how they changed it up, and I'm pretty sure Corona, the beer company, appreciates the hell out of that. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Let's see. But anybody got some? Let's talk. We can talk about van life, man. If you want, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just know that's a hot topic right now. You know, it really is. And if you're not talking about it, then it seems like you're not in touch. Then I don't want to be. I don't want y'all to feel like I'm not in touch about what's going on out there in the world or what they putting out in the media. You know what I'm saying? But I can. I'm a very big component of not consuming some of that stuff. You know, because it can hurt you in the long run. You feel? So yeah, that's where I'm at with it, man. And I'm excited. Like I said, the van is going to be. I'm going out there. You know what I'm saying? Like I have no quarrels. I'm not fretting. What's going on? What's going on? What's going down? I'm not fretting about being outside because that's nature. That's where that's our health. That's where we get our food is outside. This is life. This is outside. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm out there traveling and amongst the life, I'm in a good place. Uh, Nunzia. Oh yeah, Nunzio Afano. What's up with you, man? Hello from Italy. Respect, man. I appreciate you for tuning in and watching, man. For sure, for sure. We were just talking about Corona like everybody else been talking about it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to get everybody relaxed. You know, it's gonna be okay. And let me know how is it over there in Italy as far as Corona is concerned. Like, as people been wilding, like I talked to people, you know, nursing been a part of hospitals, and they saying it's a lot going on right now. We don't even know why. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, boys, it's a basic cough, man. Like I'm sick. I was sick because I was in the cold, strong, out there in Indiana, and that's something I'm not used to. And I was working my body left and right, and my body got drained, and so therefore, you know, I had those sickness that happened. Boys want to place that corona on your boy, and that's not what it is. I'm not gonna put that in my life. Where's your first stop once you get your van working? So most likely I'm gonna go to Galveston, or I'm gonna check out my old school stomping grounds, college, Stephen F. Austin State University in Nacogdoches, Texas. You know, I was thinking about checking that out just to just drive around, get some mileage on the vehicle. You know what I'm saying? So both of them I'm thinking about. Well, Galveston is like 45 minutes from Houston, and my old school college was like 2 hours away from Houston, 2.5, something like that. So I'm very interested in doing that, and that's how I'm gonna make that those travels count. That's how I'm gonna get my what they call it, my traveling in just a little bit with the van. I don't know if I don't want to make the big plunge just yet as far as going straight to Seattle, see my boy Young, and then we head out to Alaska. I don't want to do that just yet. I want to take on some different things, live in the vehicle, see what I need personally to strive in the vehicle, and then put that together for myself in the van. So that's what's going on, and so I need to go through some small journeys. You know what I'm saying? And that's Galveston and Nacogdoches, Texas. Let's see. Here we are in. Yeah, I understand. I understand. I live by Lombardo, Lombardo, or in Bergamo. Man, that's wild, man. So this is scenario, man, and they pushing it like crazy. And, and I just want to let y'all know is everything's gonna be all right. Everything gonna be all right. No one can go out There's the police in the streets. If you go out without permission, you get arrested for 3 months. They arresting boys, putting boys in jail for going outside. Hmm, that's wild to me. You know what I'm saying? So your house is covering you up from this evil plague that's coming over the earth, the earth out of nowhere, right? It's wild to me, man. How they it's like another jail cage situation, and I just don't believe in that. I believe the outside is the where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what the inside does. Like staying inside and just what does that do? Like what are we talking about right now? And then telling people like, man, you better wash your hands. It just seems to me, it seems childish right now. It really does. But I don't want to hinder you or downplay it too much. But in my mind, it's just wow that that's happening out there, especially in Italy and stuff like that. Boys being quarantined, like no one you talk to is okay anymore. And that's what I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? Like no, I will still, if I see you, give you a hug, a heart to heart hug. You know what I'm saying, or church hug or whatever, man. Cause you my brother, you my sister. You know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna have fear that you are the one that's somebody, my brother or my sister's gonna poison me just by greeting me. That's crazy, man. To me. So nah, man, that's wild that they keeping y'all quarantined and put people in jail because they going outside. That's wild. Okay, I appreciate this information. That's wonderful information. As far as like what you're going through, as far as like what's happening in that area. Appreciate you. So anybody else got any other questions, man? I'm about to go ahead wrap this thing up. It's been 33 minutes. And yeah, I think I'm gonna study what I'm gonna be studying. It's probably most likely it's gonna be more on the mechanic side and get about ride right. We'll learn more about you know vehicles and cars in itself, like and get better. You know what I'm saying? And hone in on that. There's other things I want to get better at, like work some calisthenics. I'm always, posting things up about calisthenics and get better at handstands and all that good stuff. So I want to get cold at that. Little things I want to just hone in. I'm not gonna be honing in. I'm gonna wash my hands, my usual. I'm gonna say hey to everybody. I'm not gonna look at you like you're a problem if you sneeze in front of me. That's part of life. You know what I'm saying? And I believe, I can. I'm there's no. I'm how people say covered. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you believe in. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that everybody's out here got the disease and they're gonna put it on me, and I'm like weak. My body is weak and I can't handle whatever. You know what I'm saying? No, that's not the case. Your body is strong, powerful beyond measure, for real, and nothing can hold you down. Respect that. That is facts. There we go. D Money coming in industry. There we go. D Money, you tested positive for Corona, man. That's wild. So what happened in that scenario? What are you going through as we speak? I appreciate you for putting out that information. I'm not sure if yeah. I'm glad. I died. Appreciate you. Oh, snap! That's good. That's wonderful right there. That is not you dying part, but I was not ready. Hey man, it's not funny. Anyways, wow. Yeah. Sorry to hear that. Would like to know when is the funeral. I would like to send out some my condolences. You know what I'm saying, to you, D Money. You feel me? You know what I'm saying, D Money. Yeah, you've been good out here in the community. We appreciate you and all your hard work. Feel me? You deserve a gold star on your tune. But laugh it out, laugh, man, at some of the world's things that's going on or whatnot, man. What I'm saying, it's some comedy going on out here, man. It's real. There's real reality TV type shit going on for real, in a place to live. And you see things are not working out. You're just not getting the job. Um, if I see myself, do you feel that when you're introduced to a new life, new job, okay, and you see things are not working out, I don't look at a new job, or I don't come in thinking like everything's temporary. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. I don't look at it, this is my life forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a temporary thing. I have a goal in mind. That's why I'm here. And so the people that I meet and greet, if I can, if they going to promote my life in a way, and I'm going to try to promote their life. There's a reason why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? This is okay. And I'm not going to be woe is me jobs concerned. There could have been a whole bunch of woe is me at Maine, in Indiana, all these little different gigs that I'm on. It could be a whole bunch of woes, man, but I don't believe in that. You know what I'm saying? I look at the scenario and see the positive in the scenario and what I'm learning and gaining on this journey. You know what I'm saying? And who I'm talking to, why they in my life. You feel me? It's a beautiful thing, and that's how I come. And there's a reason for it, and I'm excited, whatever it is, because I believe I'm a no can't believer. You feel me? I live that lifestyle is food. Hey, back a back connection, man. My bad. I'm in the same spot. I've been in the same spot for the longest. It's just it's the life, man. It's the life that of live streaming. Appreciate you, D Money, for giving out the information. Are you that guy that basically the only guy is basically the only black guy in Maine? No, there's other black people there. Yeah, yeah. So there's a lot of people that transfer to that area to work. You know what I'm saying? Like how I worked. There's a lot of people like that, and there's people that's born and raised out in Maine. You know what I'm saying? It's not that many. It's not that many. But it was cool. Like, it doesn't have to be that many to me, as far as this the color code scenario that we live in. Uh, because you can find a friend in everybody. You know what I'm saying? You can find a friend anywhere you go that might be, you know, uh, near and dear to your heart. It might be a long lasting friendship. And I'm not going to block my long lasting friendships and connections because some skin color. You feel me? Like, that's wild. But just putting putting it out there there wouldn't have that many black people for sure. But it's still a great time. And I learned, a lot of new things, new thought process, things that other people have gone through because of the skin color that they're in. You know what I'm saying? And it's a new way of seeing things, outside the box, because everybody has the things that they're going through. You know what I'm saying? And we all out here learning from each other. And actually, and want to have this feeling of compassion and love. And that's what I'm all about. I am love, and I'm going to go there and radiate love. And I will receive love, and I will spread love. You know what I'm saying? That's just how life goes. Okay, Miss Chantal, how you doing? How you doing? I want to say Chantel, but I'm going to say Chantal because that's what I'm used to. I've seen that before, right? I've seen the name, how that sounds. You feel me? I respect it. What's going down? How you doing? Yes, we was just talking about all kinds of things right now as far as the same old Corona life. But I'm also talking about the van. The van is what it's all about. Tomorrow, most likely I will be driving that bad boy, and I'll be paying my mans. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever I need to pay him. I'm not sure, but it's going down. I'm getting everything, my paperwork done and everything like that. So I'm very excited, and whoo, it's about to go down. We about to be a part of these streets, man. And it's time. I actually brought out my camera for it. It's been a minute since I went to Indiana. I didn't bring my DSLR camera, and that's a no go. I should bring my camera everywhere I go, and whatever you're trying to get better at, you should do the same. You know what I'm saying? What up with it, Michael Davis? How you feeling? How you feeling, baby? Yeah. So whatever you trying to get better at, you know what I'm saying? I think you should bring along with you to get better. And so I brought my camera out, checking out and doing documentary stuff on the progress of my van. And I'm like, man, I miss the feeling of doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been doing these lives for a minute, and I haven't done any editing and creating. I'm want to get back into that game. It's time, and I'm ready for it. And I'm ready to be out there showcasing the visuals, and it's going down, guys. It's happening as we speak. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is moving, and it's moving in a great direction. And I'm happy about it. And I want y'all to be in a scenario where everything's moving. You feel me? And that's why we have these nomadic conversations. Anyway, I want to, open your eyes on some things and help, and just like y'all help me and help me grow. Information about Italy today. They have people in quarantine right now. And so that's information that we can help spread and get more information to help us to know what's going on and seeing like some of the wildness that's out here in the mass world. You know, people in quarantine in Italy, baby. Like you can't even go outside. They said you going to jail to go outside, b. Man, blood, that's where we started. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's happening? Anyways, what's up, my guy? Hope you're well. Appreciate you. What's up, Ghost? How you feeling, man? How you feeling? Yeah, man, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm just talking about the scenarios that we living out, man. How this wonderful green earth of ours that we live in, and that's how we survive. And like my boy, Ralph Smart, shout out to him, man. You know what I'm saying? I think he coined it. The first time I heard it was consume, whatever you consume consumes you. First time I heard it was this dude named Ralph Smart. Look him up, man. He's Infinite Waters. You know what I'm saying? He's a good guy to follow, get information from. But he always talk about breathing in that fresh ass prana. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what he say, right? That good ass prana. And that's this air. This beautiful air, man. This is not. We don't need no make believe air. We need this air that that's all natural. We don't know how it's made. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like don't be creating no motherfucking air for me, homie. Question what we gotta do to contain it. I think everybody should wear masks too. My girl, Miss Chantal, let's get your whole family to wear masks. You know what I'm saying? Get everybody. Just go out there and just pass mask around if that's how you feel. I'm not gonna knock your feeling. If you feel like that's the vibe that you got out there where you at, yeah, yeah, do what you gotta do. You feel like that's gonna make you have you surviving out there, baby. Enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be hugging trees out here though, for facts, and I'm gonna be sniffing the hell out of some leaves, and it's not gonna be no blockage from that on my end. You know what I'm saying? That's coming straight from the heart. I'm not gonna be covering up no masks or anything like that. But if that helps you out and keeps your mind in a ease place, because that's what it's all about, ease, then by all means do it. All means, I support you 100%. 100%. Let's see. I've been following Infinite Waters for about 6 7 years. Solid guy for sure. He's a great person to chit chat and listen to, man. I believe a lot of things what he says is it's good word. You know what I'm saying? Good word. I love that, man. Infinite Waters, diving deep. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That boy there, man. He that dude. He that dude. And so yeah, he promotes some good stuff. So check him out for facts, man. This is seem like a full promotion for him, man. I don't think I have anything negative to say about him at all. I'm not really a negative guy anyway. So there it is. So yeah, but I definitely check out some of his stuff for facts. Um, yeah. So anybody that feel like they want to put masks on and wash their body, 5 times a day, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they need to do to make them feel better about the scenario, then by all means do it. It's all about having the ease of mind. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want to change your whole directory of how you live for the scenario to help you feel better. Then do that. Like I said, I'm gonna be hugging these trees. I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna be traveling. I'm gonna be in this van. I'm gonna greet people, and I'm gonna look at them like nothing happened, and they're gonna be looking at me like this nigga don't know about what's happening in the world right now, but he look like he okay. But I know I see it. But I'm gonna believe and move how I move, you know, and not no fear of dying in a way. It's more living. Fear of not living is way more what they call it, more of a fear to me. You know what I'm saying? Fear of not living. You're not gonna catch me cooped up in the crib, nervous about going outside. And anybody that's talking about they putting people in jail, like they got plenty of jails. They ready to put. They making money out here if they putting boys in jail. Like, and it's okay for boys being in jail. Like that's the hot spot. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you want to put somebody in jail for going outside? Is wow. Italy. I need to go look that up for real, for real. But let me see. Ghost preach Sam here. I was at the lake yesterday. Had the whole joint to myself. I'm fine with that. Yeah, man. Things are cheaper right now. Um, if y'all into you know what I'm saying, what they call it, Bitcoin, those you know, coin based scenarios, all these cryptocurrencies, it's real low right now. You know what I'm saying? People, it's dropping, so it might be a good time to join in on that, and because it's gonna rise. You know, you put money into cryptocurrency, that you know you're not gonna worry about. If you okay with just dropping that $20 bill on the ground, then you should put that $20 bill in cryptocurrency. Like if you can live without it. You know what I'm saying? If that's the money you can put in there, but put the money into cryptocurrency and let that shit ride. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some up and downs. That's part of life. You know what I'm saying? And but when that up come, it might be an up where you life changing up. You know what I'm saying? You sell. You know, that's how I look at it. So it's like I said, these cryptocurrency situations, it's real low, real low because of the scenario right now, and might be time to cash in. You know what I'm saying? Put that money in, just like silver and gold. You know what I'm saying? That might be low. I haven't checked on that yet, but you might want to get some silver and gold. You know what I'm saying? Just little ways to maybe improve as far as money's concerned. You got to have different routes because I feel like, you know, the money gonna crash. You know what I'm saying? American dollar's gonna crash. It's not backed by anything right now, and so something gonna happen. You feel me? So yeah, go look into that. Look into that. Just information. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you could take it, and be like, ah, you know what I'm saying? He ain't talking about shit. Or you could be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Check it out. You know, either way. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know what's the moves I'm making for progression. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't shut down all these things and do all these big measures unless you trying to do something great out there as far as the coronavirus and the basketball and things being canceled. There's something happening, you know what I'm saying, major. And I just feel like we should be prepared for it. You know what I'm saying? And but not and also worry free. Because every day gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Soon as they wow, as far as this going outside thing and you get 3 months in jail, it's still a wild world. How do you expect for this to spread to be contained among the mass people? How do you expect for this to spread to be contained among the mass people? I'm not sure where that what the question. Not sure how to answer that. I don't know how it spread. I don't even know how it came about. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like I remember growing up, I didn't know where Obama came from. I just know he was here now, and I think I told myself I'll never do it again. As far as like somebody random, I don't have no idea, and I told this person, yeah, to lead me because of the color of his skin, simply because of the color of his skin. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, it's not, you know, it's not really a problem. You know what I'm saying, to some people's eyes, you know. But I just looked at that and it was just like, I'm not really feeling that. I don't know this cat. You know what I'm saying? He's not my next door neighbor. He's my homie that I followed or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? And it still came out of nowhere, just like this corona. You know what I'm saying? I heard it came out the same time they put the information out there about coronavirus, the same time Kobe Bryant died. So that was the storyline. Kobe Bryant's death, and then all of a sudden, ooh, we got this corona out here. You know what I'm saying? Because they know everybody was watching for Kobe, because it was sudden. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant's death was a sudden death, and they was like, okay, we can. I mean, let's. It's funny how Corona came about at the same time, and that first information about Corona was the day of Kobe Bryant's helicopter crash. So came out of nowhere, and now it's the biggest thing out there in the streets. You can't even don't no distractions. Let's talk about Corona, you know. And so I just like as far as spreading, I don't know how it came about. I don't know nothing, any of that. You know what I'm saying? I just know it's here. They say it's here, and they saying like you got to be fear, like it's God. You know what I'm saying? And that's you're not God. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna this devil that they are, whatever it is, the corona situation, with this mystery disease. I'm not gonna let that um, affect my life in a way. You know what I'm saying? Cause nah, I just it's just something about it. It's weird. It's weird. What are you saying? This is connected to Kobe? No, I have no idea about connections to Kobe. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying when it came out. That's it. Has no connection to Kobe. I just know Kobe Bryant's death was a serious scenario, and so people watched television, and so all of a sudden they put Corona out there because they know everybody watching television. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just coincidence. I'm not saying it's you know things happen. It's coincidence. That's all I'm saying. I'm not putting anything else out there. It's just a wild coincidence that this coronavirus came out there, same time Kobe Bryant's death came out there because everybody's gonna be on the news. So so soon as they had the information of Kobe, Corona, Corona, Corona. You know, so I just think that's wild, and that's the first time people heard about Corona as far as like the plague. What are you saying? Is it spreading way before Kobe? I believe it was. I believe Corona been out here for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like Corona been out here for a while, and you know probably a few people have died from it, but it wasn't mainline news. You know what I'm saying? Since now it's mainline news, all of a sudden it's the biggest thing, and everybody's washing their hands. And so that's all I'm trying to say about the scenario. You know, nothing more, nothing less. That's it. Do I believe in Jesus Christ? I was born and raised in the biblical studies, and so definitely I'm a fan of the word that's being spread on there. It's a good teaching tool. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely a fan of that, but I don't believe in separating religions and believe in like there's only one religion. You know what I'm saying? I believe there's teaching tools to help people grow, and that's what the biblical studies are. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ was a great teaching tools, telling us a lot about life in general, and it helped. It helped. You know what I'm saying? It's a storyline. It's a good storyline, and you know, it's just some history on it that's reigned true. You know what I'm saying? And that's a beautiful thing, and that's I love it. You know, but it's all a teaching tool. Just like I can go into Muslim, I can go to and teaching tool of Buddhism, all teaching tools to help you grow, and that's what I believe Jesus Christ and that scenario is. You know, and yeah, it's a beautiful thing. Corona has been in books and reported since 1980s. Appreciate you, Michael Davis. Yeah, I believe it's been out there for a minute, and they're reporting deaths now on the Corona, and that's what's happening. And it's like I said, I'm not trying to knock anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to. I don't want to seem like I'm belittling like it's hogwash, but I just want you to like think. You know what I'm saying? And think about how um, the push, the media, and how what consumes you, what you consume consumes you. You know, that's all I'm really trying to explain and talk about, and that it can create fear, and I just don't want y'all to be out here willy nilly scared. And you know, if you really truly believe in the biblical studies, like people say they do, then why you not covered in the blood? You know what I'm saying? Like why you not who shall I fear type of thing? You know what I'm saying? Why do you feel like this random thing out of nowhere is going to defeat you? You know, and you have the spirit of God. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. So that's all I'm trying to say. It's whatever. If you consume it enough, it's gonna be fear. It's gonna it's gonna hurt you if you consume it enough. It's a wild world. The U.S. is 25 trillion in debt. Our fiat currency, backed by absolutely nothing, was always going to be a downfall. COVID-19 will be blamed as the cause of the collapse. But this eco, yeah, there's some that great information, Ghost. I see you on your studies, and I appreciate you. Thank God for social media because stuff be happening, and now we don't have to wait for government to lie to us through their media. People are now hosting their own media channel. This is true. This is true, Chantal. This is true, and get the people conversing. You know what I'm saying? And that's wonderful. You gotta converse and talk, and like, cause what that television or tele social media, yeah, it can hurt us if we just crowd ourselves in that. Have a conversation and open your mind on some things and create your own, saying synopsis or hypothesis, saying on the scenario. And that's what it's all about. You know, I'm not saying I don't want to create I'm right or you're wrong. There's no arguments. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving out information and how I'm gonna live my life. I will not let uh, a fear-based tactic that I have no idea. I don't know anything about Covino. I don't know anything about Corona. I can study it. You know what I'm saying? And but I still gonna live my life, man. I'm not gonna live in fear. You know, and I want to spread that or spark that in people's mind to not live in fear. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever religion you believe in, if you study it and consume it, you covered in that. You know what I'm saying? Believe in that. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up and down, like you are powerful beyond measure for sure. These are facts, and so you a god in itself. Here's my thing: why the heck is people buying up? It's a wild world out there, man. And that just lets you know that people are the fear tactic is winning. They definitely all in. You know what I'm saying? They are all in on the fear tactic. And then so they like, yo, wrap me up, bubble wrap me, cause for some reason all of a sudden outside is a problem in life, and that's crazy. Inside of your house is there's nothing wrong. Put sanitizer in your life. Put it all on your face. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a foreign substance. I don't know what the substance is really. This sanitizers and Lysols and all the I really don't know. It smells like it's doing something. You know what I'm saying? But it's probably harming people going overboard. But now we can sell it. Now you can sell it. Fuck lemonade stands. You can sell your Lysol out there in the streets. That little kids gonna be selling their Lysols. They gonna be selling their soft soaps. You know what I'm saying? Cause they got too many. And once this all die off, like what's now? You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna be selling their shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you need some soft soap? I got some at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you need some Lysol over there? Player, I got some extra if you need some. You know what I'm saying? Like that's life right there. That's what's gonna happen in a couple months. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously. And so like, yeah. No more lemonade stands, guys. Be ready for those Lysol stands, and they gonna be ready in all corners of the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I don't lose my. I think about my battery about to die, but let me make sure that doesn't happen. Okay? Cause we don't want no problems. I feel like y'all still might have a few more questions for me. So if y'all do, go ahead and shoot while I try to find my charger real quick. Let's see. Yeah, but that's what's happening in the world out here, man. It's a wild world, ain't it? It's a good life, man. It really is. It's a fun environment, man. We're learning so much right now. You don't even know. Learning so much, and it's good. This is good teaching. All right, found something. Go back outside. What's up, homie? That corn slinging content. That's problematic. My phone charged up because I don't want to die on y'all on this live. All right, we should be in a good place now. All right, let's see. Did you have a potential date to get back out in a new van, and do you plan to revisit some states? I definitely plan to revisit some states. I feel like needs to be Alabama and Mississippi needs to be redone. Any state I feel like I kind of put both of them together. I feel like that's disrespectful. I think Philadelphia, that Pennsylvania area need to be redone. Uh, I need not redone, but go back over there and shoot some more, see some more things. Cause I was out there in Pittsburgh. I shot a few things out there in Pittsburgh, but like I said, I didn't get I didn't do a full Pennsylvania video, so that's another spot. But as far as going out there tomorrow, I'm supposed to be getting my van, and I probably say by the time I get everything, all my paperwork done for my van, I'll probably head back out there real soon, like the week after, going out there to maybe Galveston or my old college stomping ground, Stephen F. Austin State University in Nacogdoches, Texas, which is like 2.5 hours away. So those are two spots I plan on visiting and checking out with my van, you know, just to get some more idea about my vehicle, some learning, test drive, just go through little small things, live in the van, see what issues or positives that I have with this van, so testing it all out. So probably sometime next week, before I'm probably gonna start living in the van and taking some road trips. Um, so yeah. That's what's going down. I appreciate everybody's questions for facts. You know what I'm saying? And I love the idea that some people might still want to put that mask on. It can never be too safe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel it. I respect it. Bro, my grandpa used to have that exact van, mad luxury, comfort. Hey, yo, I love that van, man. That's why I bought it. Like I said, the only thing that might be is a fib. You know what I'm saying? Is the 69,000. That might be false. You know what I'm saying? I think it might be 169,000 miles on the vehicle, but I'm not tripping. There's a reason why I got that car. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do what I can and learn the game of being a mechanic. I think it's a good thing to have, especially if I'm trying to live in a vehicle. I should know. It's just like living in a house. You should learn how to do some plumbing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what's going on. So I'm gonna be that guy. So it's all help. It's gonna be beautiful. You're gonna be living it up. Yeah. It's gonna be classic, man. It's gonna be classic. I'm gonna put it in shows, man. It's gonna be an adventure for sure, Michael, man, for facts. Uh, but I appreciate y'all. I think I'm about to go ahead and roll out. I think I need to go ahead and start doing some studying, and you know, studying things that I want to grow in. If you want to study Corona and grow in that, I respect it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what the mass media is pushing today. They say, hey, yo, we're going to teach y'all all about COVID-19. You know what I'm saying? Like everything you want to know. Get you nervy. Yeah. But I was real close to almost shutting down all social media. I ain't gonna even hold you. I was real close. Like, man, cut everything off. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have just my YouTube channel, and we just gonna go from there, man. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me if you want to, man. Holla at me on Instagram and holla at me on YouTube, man. That's how I felt. I was like, get ready to go ahead, full out, cut it off. I still am. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is where you want to go. YouTube and Instagram if you're trying to get in touch with me. That van was made in the 80s. The van was a lot more than 69,000 miles. Yeah, but you can definitely do some just with it. It is if you use some elbow grease. It's real life, man. Those cars can last 400,000. A lot of cars. How can I say it? Cars can really last. I'm not gonna say lifetime. You know what I'm saying? But it can last a very long time. It's just about taking care of it. You know what I'm saying? And we so used to the what they call it, new thing. We want something fresh, something new. Your phone can probably last. The brick phone that we used to have could probably last a long time. We're like, nah, that's not the new way. That's not the new way. We gotta come out. They come out with new things every year. Every year, you know what I'm saying? And make you feel like your car or your phone or whatever it is not equipped. It's not up to date. You know what I'm saying? You're not cool. But player, that hoe still go. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at that thing, man. And so 1983, that thing still go. And we gonna go. You know what I'm saying? We gonna learn some things that other people might not. That's not their learning path. My learning path is I'm gonna be nice in the mechanic game because it's the life I chose as far as like living in my vehicle and traveling. And that's the same thing that for y'all. If y'all want to live this life, it's good to have information about your car and how to do things so you won't be gypped as going to people's places, random areas, you know what I'm saying? And they like, yo, it's gonna be $1,000 for oil change. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want that. You want to have some knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like, know the thing that you're riding. You know? And so anybody that's living this van dweller life, I feel like they know. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know some information. You wanna learn how to do some things. And I support that, and I'm pushing that right now as we speak. So that's what I want to let y'all know. And whatever y'all try to do, whatever goal it is, know that you gonna have to learn. You gonna it's a process. You're trying to get better. You're trying to work out. It's not something that's just gonna happen overnight. You feel me? If you're trying to get a better body, it's a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? That's every day you practice on it for an hour or 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you constantly get better through these trials. It's not something that should be like, oh yeah, I worked out yesterday, so my abs is coming. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Them abs is coming. You don't work out for the rest, 3 days. You don't work out. You don't do nothing. But I worked out about Tuesday, though. I did work out Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like, it's a lifestyle change. You know what I'm saying? You literally, it got to be constantly, not consuming in a way where you like, yo, I'm gonna do this. This is what I like to do. This is what I enjoy. This is what I'm trying to change for myself, and you get better at it. Learning how to do Spanish. It's a constant thing. It's not one book that you read and all so you know Spanish. Constantly practice. So that's life, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta constantly practice on something, and I'm gonna constantly practice and learn better on my mechanic skills. Learn more about Nomad and real estate. You know what I'm saying? Because I got some big ideas as far as like people are nomad and traveling, and I want people to travel the United States free. You know what I'm saying? With no issues or whatnot, and places to stay and sleep at. And I feel like safe quarters or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they have that. And I think van life is growing to where I think it needs to be a place for van dwelling. You know what I'm saying? All over the world, because people want to travel and see some things. They don't want to be stuck in a spot and just seeing the same old thing. Some people like to be, not call it stuck, but some people like to be in one area, and that's cool. But some people want to see some things. So some want to see their country. You know what I'm saying? The United States, right? Why not? Have some spots, different spots in different areas, and see this wonderful, wonderful country, because it is a wonderful country. And the people out here are wonderful. We just got there's a lot of things on the media trying to split us, but that's not the case. I'm bringing the people together, everybody. You feel me? But yeah. I talked long enough. 71 minutes to be exact, and I appreciate y'all. Holla at y'all later. Like I said, hit me up on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? If you got this information, you hollered at me on the live. I'll follow back. You know what I'm saying? Let me know you was on my live. And yeah. We're gonna make this thing happen, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna support each other. All right? Holla back, baby. For duck it. You know what I'm saying? All day. Do what you love.